Hello, students. Good morning. I hope you all will be fit and fine. You all know that we have completed first term, means chapter 1 to 12. Now I am going to start second term. In second term, there are 12 chapters, chapter 13 to 24. So today we will study chapter 13, Soils of India. In this chapter, you will see about the soil, how is the formation of soils in India, and soil erosion and conservation. Now let's see the chapter. Soil is defined as the top layer of earth on which plants and trees grow. Let us study about this important natural resource. Defined means to say exactly what a word means. The top layer of the earth that you can see is called soil, on which plants and trees grow. Natural resource means natural resources are the resources that exist without any action of humankind on earth. It includes sunlight, atmosphere, water, land, along with all vegetation and animal life. Means these all are called natural resources. Soil is one of them. Soil is very important natural resource. Now let's see formation of soil. Formation means the act of making or developing something. Soil has not formed in a few months or years. Formed means made. Means soil has not made in a few months or few years. It takes too much time. You will be surprised to know that it takes thousands, even millions of years to form a thin layer of soil. Means to create the soil, it takes too much time. Not it takes few months or few years. It takes thousands, or you can say millions of years to create a very thin layer of soil. Millions means 1,000 is called million. Means 1 and 6 times 0 is called millions. Natural forces like sun, wind, and water break large pieces of rocks into smaller pieces, which are further broken, creating a layer of soil. Natural forces like sun, wind, and water, these are called the natural forces. Because of this, large rocks break down into smaller pieces, into small pieces, which are further broken. Further means more. So that's why this is more broken, and after that it creating a layer of soil. Even climatic factors like rain and temperature breaks rocks and hard surfaces and create soil. Surface means the outside part of something is called surface. So not only natural forces, climatic factors, rain and temperature also breaks the large rocks and may create the soil. Soils in India. The main occupations of people of our country is agriculture. Now you will see which type of soil can be found in India. So occupation, any work that helps us to earn money is called an occupation, and you all know the main occupation of our country is agriculture. Agriculture means to keeping the animals and farming also. So soil is one of the most important natural resources in India. Soil is one of the important natural resource. In our country, the type of soil changes from region to region. In our country, their soils are changed from one area to another area. Region means area. There are 6 major types of soil found in India. Major means main. There are 6 main types of soil can be found in India. First, alluvial soil. Second, red soil. Third, desert soil. Fourth, black soil. Fifth, laterite soil. And sixth, mountain soil. Now let's see about the alluvial soil. Alluvial soil is found in the states of Punjab, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, West Bengal, Odisha, Assam, and parts of Rajasthan. Means in these all the states alluvial soil is found. Punjab, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, West Bengal, Odisha, Assam, and Rajasthan. This soil is made of fine silt brought down by the rivers. So, firstly, I will tell you what is the meaning of fine silt. Silt is the fine bits of clay and sand that become sediment settling at the bottom of a river or lake. That is called fine silt. So, this soil is made from fine silt, and that silt brought down by the rivers from the northern mountains. You have learned in previous chapter there is also given about the silt. So it is extremely fertile. Extremely means very. Because of this silt, alluvial soil is very fertile. Fertile means soil that helps to grow crops and plants. Wheat, rice, sugarcane, pulses, millets, oilseeds, and jute are grown on this soil. These all crops grown in alluvial soil. These all are the crops that grown in alluvial soil. Wheat, rice, sugarcane, pulses. Pulses means dals, millets, bajra. Oil seeds, you can say there are many oil seeds that used to taken out the oils like mustard seed, peanut seeds, and sunflower seeds. These are oil seeds. And jute is a type of fiber, is used to make ropes and large bags, and these bags are used to contain cereals and other grocery items. Now we will learn about the black soil, in which state that is found and how it is made. So black soil is found in the states of Maharashtra, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, and Tamil Nadu. In these all the states black soil is found. Which are the states? Maharashtra, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, and Tamil Nadu. This soil has been formed from lava rocks. So, firstly, you should know what is the meaning of lava rocks. The term for a rock formed when molten rock cool and harden. So, you can say volcanic rocks cool down on the surface as lava. So, that lava rock is used to make the black soil. That's why this lava means there is fire in the stone, you can say that is volcano, that is called volcano. So because of this soil is black. It is black in color and contain a very high percentage of humus. Humus means a substance made from dead leaves and plants that you put into the ground to help plants grow. Humus helps plant to grow better. So that's why we use humus in our fields to grow the crops. So in black soil there is a high percentage of humus is available. It is rich in clay, so that is made from clay also. Clay means heavy earth that is soft and sticky when it is wet and become hard when it is baked or dried. There are clay pots from the clay. We make the clay pots also, or you can say potters make the clay pots. So this soil is also known as regur soil. Black soil's another name is regur soil. This soil is fertile and is good for growing sugarcane, cotton and groundnuts. From black soil, there are only few crops can be grown like sugarcane, cotton and groundnuts. These are also fertile but not like alluvial soil. Now see red soil. Red soil is found in the states of Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Rajasthan, Assam, Odisha, West Bengal, Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra. So I hope you all understand that red soil is found in these all the states: Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Rajasthan, Assam, Odisha, West Bengal, Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra. It has a high content of iron which gives it red color. So you know why this color is red? Because there is available iron. Iron means a hard strong metal that is used for making steel, that is called iron. So in red soil iron is present, that's why its color is red. This soil is not very fertile, means red soil is not very fertile, means that is not good for farming. Fertilizers have to be added to this soil to make it suitable for agriculture, means that can be made for that can be suitable, that can be made for agriculture, but we have to add the fertilizers. So firstly I will tell you what is a fertilizer. Fertilizer means a type of thing that make the land fertile. So that's why we use fertilizer to make the land fertile. If we can add fertilizer in red soil, so now then we can do the farming on that soil. Otherwise that soil is not very fertile. Some of the crops grown in this soil are millets and groundnuts. Millets means bajra and groundnuts means peanuts. So these crops are grown in red soil. Now let's see laterite soil. Laterite soil is found in some parts of the state of Karnataka, Odisha, Kerala and Assam. Laterite soil is found in Odisha, Kerala and Assam, and in only few parts of Karnataka, not all places in Karnataka. This soil is also red in color due to presence of iron oxides. So I have already told that red soil is that color is red because of the iron presence. So laterite soil is also color is red because there is also iron oxides is present, and oxides of iron, in particular ferric oxide, a dark red solid which occurs as a mineral, that is called iron oxides. Means in simple language we can say there is iron present, because of this that color laterite soil colors is also red. This soil is not very suitable for agriculture as it is made of clay and gravel. Laterite soil is also not very fertile, or you can say not very suitable. Suitable means not good, you can say not good for farming or for agriculture, because that is made from clay and gravel. Clay I have already told you, and I will tell you gravel. Gravel means very small stones that are used for making roads and paths. You have seen the roads during the when it is made, so there are small stones. So because of this soil is not very fertile for agriculture. Tea Cashew nuts, tobacco, groundnuts, and rubber are grown in this soil. In laterite soil, few crops are grown like cashew nuts. Cashew nut is a type of dry fruit, and tobacco. Tobacco, that is, we get tobacco from a plant and that is used in cigarettes and cigars. Groundnuts means peanuts, and rubber. Rubber is used to make different types of things like bottles, bags, sleepers, many toys. So these all things can be grown in laterite soil. Desert soil. Desert soil is found in the Thar Desert of Rajasthan and in parts of Haryana, Punjab and Gujarat. Mainly desert soil is found in the Thar Desert of Rajasthan, but it is found in Haryana, Punjab and Gujarat also. This soil is least fertile among all the other types of soil. Least means less, means this soil is less fertile and among all the types of soils. It is porous and coarse and does not retain moisture. So, firstly, I will tell you what is the meaning of porous. Porous means allow liquid or air to pass through slowly. That is called porous. And coarse means rough, not smooth. Retain means remain. Moisture, water in small drops on a surface in the air, that is called moisture. So if these all qualities will not be in deserts or any soil, so that will not be very fertile. This soil is light in color with high salt content. Content means thing. Desert soil is very light color and there is a high percentage of salt is present in desert soil. It is sandy with clay, little clay. Desert soil is made from sands, lots of sands and little clay. It is also called arid soil. Arid soil means desert soils. Another name is arid soil. We can say desert soil is called the arid soil also. Date palms, maize, barley, groundnuts, sesame and chilies are grown in this soil. Date palms is a type of plant and that fruits are used as medicines. People use juice from the date palms for cough and breathing problems. And sesame, that is also known as til. Maize means corn. Barley, a plant that produces grain that is used for food or for making beer and other drinks. So these all crops are grown in desert soil. Date palms, maize, barley, groundnuts, sesame and chilies. Mountain soil. When you heard the name of mountain soil, then you can understand where it can be found. Means in hilly areas, in mountainous areas. Mountain soil is found in the hilly areas of the state of Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Sikkim and Arunachal Pradesh. These all are the mountainous areas. So in these all the states, mountain soil can be found. This soil is rich in humus. Humus, that is very good for farming, means that make the land fertile. This helps in better growth of plant. Humus helps to better growth of the plants. It is also known as forest soil. Mountain soil is also known as the forest soil. Terrace farming or strip farming is practiced in this region. Region means area. Means in mountains areas, terrace farming is very famous. Terrace farming means terrace cultivation method of growing crops on sides of hills or mountains by planting on terrace built into the slopes, that is called the terrace farming. Crops like wheat, barley, maize, tea and coffee and some fruits are also can be grown in can be grown in mountain soil like pear, apple, peaches and plums are grown here. So you all know the meaning. Peaches, I will tell you, orange or red color fruit that is looking like apple but that is little small, not fully, not that shape of the apple. Apple is big but peaches are little small. And plums, plum is also a very soft fruit and inside there is you can say there is a big seed and that skin is light yellow color. So these all crops and fruits are grown in mountain soil. Soil erosion and conversion. So the top layer of the soil is very fertile as it contains minerals and humus. Sometimes heavy rainfall and strong winds remove this top layer of the soil. This is known as soil erosion. So firstly I will tell you what is the meaning of soil erosion. Means when the top layer of the soil is removed by the heavy wind or heavy rainfall, so that process, that situation is called the soil erosion. So this reduces the fertility of soil of that particular region, means of that area. That soil is little fertile, means that fertility means the power of production, the power of reproduction of crops, and reduces means less. So because of this, that soil become less fertile. So if we want to protect the soil from the soil erosion, so we have to follow some steps. See, there is given, we can help check soil erosion by taking the following steps. First step is we should not cut trees. We always plant the more trees. We should not cut the trees. Second, we should plant more and more trees as they hold the soil with their roots. Soil, the trees of the roots, they hold the soil tightly. And if we cut the trees, so that we cannot protect the soil from the soil erosion. So we have to plant more and more new trees. We should not allow overgrazing by the animals. I will tell you what is the meaning of overgrazing. Means allow animals such as cows to eat grass on an area of land, that is called overgrazing. So we should not allow the animals to overgrazing on that land. So if we will follow these all the steps, so we can protect from the soil erosion.